They're making fun of you because they're jealous. You've rejected them. And now they've settled for something else. Doesn't have to be romantic. If this is for you, you know who it is. They have watched you do better. They told you you couldn't do anything without them. They were wrong. That's why you left. Or you know what? That might not have been why you left, but that's what you were protected from. This person was not an encourager. They're stuck right now with an emotional vampire settling. I'm so sorry to say this. Again, this is not necessarily romantic, but when I said discourager, I immediately got family, like a parent, someone who just doesn't treat you properly at all and never has. What they've settled for isn't necessarily romantic, it's just their life. You know, they've settled, like they're going to project because you're doing something they couldn't do. They think you don't know about the talking, you know. They think you don't know that they're saying all these horrible things about you, but you know. I'm just confirming. What I'm telling you is that it's about them. I feel so bad for people who care that much about what people think, because I know I used to as well. I used to be such a people pleaser. And that's what I'm getting from this is someone who really, oh my gosh, it's so deeply embedded in you to care what people think. I think letting go of people's opinions is like working out a muscle, like lifting weights to build muscles. It's like, it just gets easier over time. You just got to do what you got to do. You just go on, you know, don't worry about what they're saying. They want you to hear what they're saying. They want you to know these horrible things. And some of them have gone below the belt, haven't they? Like, or gone for the jugular, however you want to call it. And that's sad if it's a parent, but I know for some of you it is. If not that, a child or a sibling, someone who should know better, but they're acting very pathetic and childlike because they feel like they have no way out of their current situation. You are living a life they could never have because they chose the wrong thing. They settled. And they're jealous because they've seen you go on to all this glory, all this good stuff that they thought they should have had if they just made different decisions. But I think a lot of this problem really is people just aren't busy enough. You get busier, you have less time to care what anyone thinks. Because caring what people think actually takes time, believe it or not. Because when you care what people think, you're going to be communicating with people more. You're going to do things you normally wouldn't do to try to please people. That's a lot of effort. It's a lot of stress. Authentic vibes. Oh, I love that. You find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. That's what you need to be looking for. This person didn't resonate with you because they've had to live an unauthentic life. They've had to live a fake life forced on them. And that's, you know what's really sad though? I know I'm on TikTok and people really give boomers a hard time. I'm Gen X. They give us a hard time too. But I mean, everybody gives everyone else a hard time. But about the boomers, or even older than that, you know, we still have silent generation people alive. A lot of them, the reason they can be bitter, I saw this definitely with my own dad, who's not alive anymore, but he was, that's exactly the energy I'm getting, is someone who just projects their own failure, like you couldn't do that. Just very discouraging, even though it's like, well, I did do that. My whole life. After a while, I stopped trying. It's like, if you're going to ruin everything, if you're going to be mean to me about anything, I didn't mean for it to go in this direction. But that's what I'm getting here too. I'm sorry if you're in pain. And I know this is going to sound weird, but it did help after my dad died to have him not around, because he was just the most discouraging person. He didn't mean to be that way, I don't think. And this is part of the reading. It's not just for me. No, this was not something I was thinking about for myself at all. This is something I don't need to think about. This is for this reading. I had teachers, guidance counselors who would meet my dad and then meet with me later to tell me that they were worried about me just because he just said some crazy off-the-wall things. Now I'm thinking of a TikTok video I just saw earlier tonight where it was just horrible. It was a girl who recorded her mom screaming at her, something about she didn't want her to go to college, something like that. And you got to do what you got to do. It's really hard. That's how my dad was too. I went to college on full financial aid like a poor person, you know, and I filled out all those forms myself. No one in my family helped me. No one encouraged me. In fact, they pretty much just set me up for failure, to be honest with you. But I didn't fail. And you're not going to fail. Don't listen to these people. It's so hard when the person who is the biggest enemy of your life is your parent. The person who you can't have anything nice, you can't do anything because it's your own family. Like I personally stopped being good at things because he was just going to be mean to me about it. So why be good at things? He was going to discourage me anyway. But you got to get out of this situation. Don't listen to this person. Do not listen to them. It could be your husband or wife. Seriously, I know I made it sound like you might not be with the person, but it could be someone in your own house. That's really sad. And I hope not. I manifest that you're away from this situation, because oh gosh, that's definitely the vibe I'm getting. It is triggering. The more they make fun of you, the more money lands in your bank account. You know, I've had a lot of success later. I've had a lot of things that have gotten successful, and I honestly spiritually think it's because of what I went through growing up. And that could be for you too. Like, the more this person tries to bring you down, the higher you're gonna rise, the more you're gonna glow up. People are coming into your life who resonate with your vibe. You are authentic. And this person is very triggered because and please don't anybody apologize to me in the comments. I hate sympathy. Just let me cry and keep going. That was not for me. It was for someone here. You know what sucks is I can't put out a video of me crying without worrying that somebody's going to say, don't cry in the comments. It's okay. I'm just going to have to ignore the comments. But don't tell people not to cry. I'm good. I moved on, guys. Anyway, authentic vibes. This is what's coming in for you. And this person can't ruin that. See, look. Nothing can stop good things from happening to you. Don't worry about what the people around you say. You might have to leave your town, your family, or something to be the person you want to be. Go ahead. Do what you have to do. Look, these people look like they might be on vacation. They're away from these people, away from the people who were trying to hold them down, hold them back, I should say. You can't be held back. You can't be stopped. Give yourself permission to get away from them. You are protected. You have everything it takes to be successful. Anything is possible for you. And also, nothing, not even that person or these people, nothing can stop good things from happening to you. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.